pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was. If he had swing at it, he would have broken bat.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. And we're back. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Don't get ahead in the count. You can forget about having any success against him.
Ramirez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. He was late there, strike one.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate. You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
On the ground to third. And that one handled to first. And Ramirez is set down. And now here is Stan Musial. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. I saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to
stand on the run. Got him swinging. Go to second, out there, and the inning is over. Back here in Denver, top of inning number 7, and now Samuel Basallo. And that is out of play.
Tell my haters that I'm sorry.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and it looks like trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Carson Williams.
0-1.
Go-ahead run in scoring position, nobody out. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
The 1-2. Struck him out looking. Dylan Cruz digs in now. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. So the go-ahead run.
I'm sorry. Who is gonna stop me?
In scoring position. Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto. 1 for 3. Fought off foul. And the 0-1. Line to right, and this one could be extra bases. Runner around third. He'll score. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
The 0-1. Left field. Musial chases after it. He's got it, and that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 7th, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Tommy Edman. Tap foul to plate. On the ground to first. Harper steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Walker Jenkins, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bobble. So many positives that led to that knock.
De La Cruz off the first with 2 away. Swing and a ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. High leverage spot, and William Contreras digging in. Way outside, and it gets away. And the runners will move up.
Heads up base running right there.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Clark gets there. He's under it. Squeezes it. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Bryce Harper. Milner back to work. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, this group of hitters digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
That's inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he grounds one back up the middle. Harper retired.
Well, we talked about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
0-1. There's the strike. And he gets Bregman. 2 out. So up next, Max Clark. Now one missed. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
And that chance handled. On the run, sent it over to first. They get the out. And on to the bottom of the 8th. And now the DH, Kyle Tucker. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Back up the, oh, that got him. Gets it there in time, though, and now they have a base runner at second. Now the left fielder, Stan Musial.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
This one in the air, center field. Clark on the move. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. And he gets to third safely. Moving up on the fly out, and there are 2 gone. Here comes Anthony Santander in a big spot. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Oh, my God.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No, he held up. 2 outs.
Okay, jump in the dirt. See you later, buddy.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires the first, and it's in time for the third out. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Digging in, Adrian Beltre. Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Swings through that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher to hit, Samuel Basallo. Right side, and foul ball.
I wouldn't act like you're the only one.
One down, base is empty. To the right side. Tosses to first, gets the catcher by a step. And now the shortstop, Carson Williams.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And ball 1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a ball popped up. Corrals it, and that is that. Back here in Denver, Tommy Edman at the plate.
I mean, his
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Aroldis Chapman. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And that one fouled off. That's way outside. And it's 1-1. Out to short, Williams. Jump throw. Wow, he got him. What a play. He's 2. Outs away. Jenkins will hit next. Ripped to short. And they're down to their last out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
De La Cruz swings through it for strike 1. That one down the line, and that's just foul. 1 strike away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Line drive. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home.
Brother said, shoulder on my shoulders, got a hood up on my back. I promise my mama I ain't gonna lag. You got straps. The whole receipts. Me. Get her off. Throw the hood up on my back. Promise my mama I ain't gonna lag. on my wrist. White diamond is pink.
All right, ready to get underway. And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz.
Come on, Pedro.
Clips the corner, and with that, we're underway in the Bronx. Swings through that one out front that
No ball,
time.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Here comes a pitch. And down on strikes. And one gone. And now it's Juan Soto. And that skips into dirt.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the
Counts
most
1-0.
exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 1 out, base is empty. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
I don't know why you have David Ortiz at first base here, dummy. He never played. He played All-Star game first base, and he played. When
One gone, runner at first. Manny Ramirez getting ready to
He never
hit.
played first base, bro. He barely ever plays first base. I don't know why you would ever put him there.
That one catches the zone.
There's
Strike
no
one.
way. Yeah, okay, it's weird. So it better be the same way.
Swing and a miss.
He just touches the fucking
As he
zone.
was out front that time.
Oh, fuck out
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. So Harper stands in. On the corner for a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Edmonds slings to first. Awesome play there. And now it's Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And that misses. And that's ball 1. There's a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking
1
ball.
ball.
Try to
2
go
strikes.
again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's to third, and it goes just foul. 1-2 now. To the right side, Ortiz. The tag, and he's out. Out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Ellie De La Cruz. Swinging a foul straight back. And there's a ball. Fouled off left side. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And out number 1 on the grab. Trey Turner now. In there, and it's 0-1. That clips a corner.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
On the ground, right side, Bregman. In plenty of time to first, and they get Turner for the out. 2 down, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball. 2 outs, bases empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. In the air, left side. Soto gets under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Max Clark. Martinez back to work. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Adrian Beltre now at the plate. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw to second. Save. In the dirt. There's a 1-1. Inside, just missed. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Turner. Tags the runner for 1. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Now at the plate, Samuel Basallo. And he swings over the top there.
0-1's
Man
the
at
count.
first, 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Forget it. He made him pay for that one. It's 4-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Carson Williams digs in now. Now a fly ball to right center. Jenkins sizes this one up. Makes the grab. 2 down.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. And the first
Inside,
pitch
ball 1.
misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. In the air, right side of the infield. Edman sprinting for this one. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back in the Bronx. Now it's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. Just
Nope,
missed.
that's the ball. 1-0.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, Bregman sends it to first, and they get Edman for the out. And now the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Man,
0-1.
that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Williams. And Vladdy is set down. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. strike one.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. That one
ball,
way
2
inside.
strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Bregman is under it, and that. Back for more from the Bronx. New inning getting started. Juan Soto now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I think this
0-1.
is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one hit to right. Guerrero hauls it in, and there's one away. So now the DH spot, Manny Ramirez. He's already homered in this game.
Manny Ramirez.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1's the
Ramirez
count.
measures 6 feet even, 35 years old, and
Oh,
though
that's
usually
just out.
in left field, today he's the designated hitter. The 1-1. Right side, Guerrero. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here comes Bryce Harper. Grounded out his first time. On the ground, right side. And it's through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take
0-1.
that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
The 0-1. Line to left. And foul ball. Harper leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. Varitek collects, fires to first. That completes. Back here in New York, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Cameron Meisner. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
Up the middle, base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a good start to the inning. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That one's got a chance. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track. Here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. First
That's a
pitch
ball.
doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. So the batting order turns over. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit. Swing and a miss at a
0-1's the
slider.
count.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning,
No
De La
ball,
Cruz
2
hit a
strikes.
2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Trey Turner with a chance now. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
Threw that
0-2.
fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost.
Oh, that's a strikeout. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, out of the 4th. And now the center fielder, Max Clark. And that one is lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
This one in the air, right field. Guerrero makes the catch, and a couple of quick outs.
Now
2 outs, base is empty. Samuel Basallo will hit next. And it's fouled away. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. And that'll do it. Back in New York, bottom of the 4th, and now the first baseman, David Ortiz.
Listen.
Max Scherzer goes to work. Well struck, right field. Cruz going back. Grabs it right up against the wall. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. There's the strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. So here's Scherzer. That one ripped. That's back. And that's going to bang against the wall. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
Makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he gets the third safely, moving up on the fly out, and there are 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Cut on and missed. And back now in the Bronx. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the shortstop, Carson Williams. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice. So they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Fly ball down the line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down.
What was that? That was the stupidest animation.
So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, Dylan Cruz. And that one a little below the knees. 1-0. There's a line drive to left field. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down. Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 2 in this one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate, looking to do damage.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That pitch just misses the inside corner. Now 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Hung up in a rundown now. And he's out. Next is the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
The count.
That's to third. Over to Edman.
That's an out.
Third out. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the left fielder, Cameron Meisner. Just missed.
For you growing up in
Counts
New
1-0.
York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's
Well, that's
outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
1-2 now. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So 2 down now, and here is Walker Jenkins. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters, pitching on the...
A swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Martinez back to work. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That's strike 1. That one pushed foul.
You run and repeat it, and I can't take it back. No, right
Ripped to third.
the third baseman.
Fires across the diamond, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Batter number 2.
Here's Alex Bregman. And a foul ball. Bregman, 30 years old now, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Max Clark getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
No.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Adrian Beltre now at the plate. He swings and fouls one off. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Jenkins makes the play, and that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning, and here is Ellie De La Cruz. Max Scherzer back to work.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Cruz makes the catch, and there's 1 down. Trey Turner at the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Clark on his way over. Drops into the glove. 2 away now. 2 down, base is empty. Now a chance for David Ortiz. That's out to center field. Clark. Hauls it in to end the inning. We go to the top of the seventh, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Samuel Basallo. The wind to the pitch. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Davis, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string slides, but he can't come up with it.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Just off the outside edge. Going to count 1-2.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you pretty much forget about it.
Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Swing and a miss, strike one. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. 1 for 3. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Basallo, the runner at first with 2 gone. That misses.
That's ball 2.
And it's 2-2. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
High fly ball out to left field. And that is that. And we're back. And here comes Tommy Edman. Swinging a foul out of play. And there's a foul ball.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Ball 1 there. And it's even up.
Inside.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now here is Vladimir Guerrero. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
And there's the strike.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that.
Beltre to second for 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium. Now it's the DH, Manny Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. That's down and in.
Locking in, boys.
Up the middle. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here is Bryce Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, sometimes as a left-handed hitter, you know you're going to see at least 1 or 2 breaking balls in the at-bat, so why not go up there ready to hit that first one? Just couldn't barrel that one up.
Stays alive. That misses the zone, and to count 1-2. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a ground ball. Gets it to first. Harper retired. Here's the second baseman, Alex Bregman. And that one in the air center field. Jenkins drifts towards it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back at Yankee Stadium.
Now pitching. Devin.
And a strike on the outside edge. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one away. And next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And ball one. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. Swings through that. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Rip right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 4-1. De La Cruz in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
And that one lifted in the air center field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 4-1. You're dialed in. Back for more from the Bronx. We go to the 9th. And now the center fielder, Max Clark.
Now pitching.
And first offering is fouled off.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of him. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
Foul ball still 0-2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And 1-2. And that one missing low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
De La Cruz makes the grab, one away. Adrian Beltre, the next to hit. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Roll picked out of the dirt, body save. Man at first, Samuel Basallo digs in now. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2. Nope, that's inside.
Beltre leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 2 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Carson Williams. Strong, 33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. And that misses. And that is ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. This to third. De La Cruz sends it across to first, and that Last chance for the home team. Bobby Milner takes over on the mound.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
To third. Fair ball. And he can't come up with it. Now he turns and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
The flip to the pitcher covering. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 4-2. So they're down to their final out. And now the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. On the ground, and this should do it. Williams. And that'll do it. And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire
Alright, boys. I'm gonna probably up it on this dog. Later, boys.